you want then. So think whatever you want to think. You think it's corny, that's your opinion. I got my windows tinted because I wanted to get my windows tinted. I'm not a biter. You think I'm following some style. I'm not following some style. It's not a style, you know? And plus, you know, you're like, oh yeah, you know, but everybody got tinted windows. That's not true. Because if you think about it, if you look at cars even in this neighborhood, not everybody got their windows tinted. And how are you gonna be in your car at a red light and you got something going on in the car and people are all looking in your car at what you're doing, all in your fucking business? And I want privacy in my car. For whatever. You with the girl, you're smoking weed, whatever, you with your mother. You don't want people to see that shit.
This is from the soundtrack to the incredible film Blue in the Face, which is a Valentine to the borough of Brooklyn. This is the first song I ever heard by Soul Coughing. The Brooklynites. When you're walking around on St. Mark's back in the day, before Giuliani cleaned it up, you could just walk around and people would be going, smoke, sense, smoke. And you just pick up your head and they'd follow you down the block and you can buy your herbs.
Smoke, sense, smoke, sense.
That's what you hear when you're walking on the street.
Smoke, smoke, smoke.
Oh yeah!
Who's king pumps up the fat hat? Juicing thumbs up the fat hat. Joe stinks, stump up, rat-a-tat. Bang, deliver Josie and the Pussycats. The Brooklynites. The Brooklynites. The Brooklynites. The Brooklynites, yo.
Change here for the 2,
the 3, the 4, the 5, the A, the C, the E, the B, the F, the N, the R, the Queen's-bound G. Won't you please stand clear of the closing doors? Won't you please stand clear of the closing doors? Yo.
If you're a New Yorker and that did not give you chills, you're not a New Yorker.
Smoke, 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 smoke. The Brooklynites. The Brooklynites. The Brooklynites.
This song's prompted me to buy the album Irresistible Bliss. And at that time, Super Bon Bon had just been released, so it was perfect timing.
6 who looks dicey.
Their faces apostrophed with headphones.
Surround you on the corner of Baltic and Smith and disperse in 6 directions. Like electrons used to scream off from the apple of the atom. Down on Empire Boulevard. I'm filming in South Oxford. Down on the Flatbush Extension. Down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. The Brooklynites, South 3rd Street, the Brooklyn Avenue U, Atlantic and Alice, DeKalb, yeah.
That was my stop. DeKalb Avenue. Pacific. St. Felix. J Street. Borough Hall. If you've never heard this before, this is a happy day for your life, I should say. Woo! That was the Brooklynites by Soul Coughing. Oh! This train is being held by the dispatcher. You heard him say it.
Hear that.
Oh yeah! That comedy sketch, the sketch I was doing in the beginning, that's from Danny Hoch. He's a performance artist, does a lot of different monologues and different accents. Here we go. Check this out. This is another one of his characters.
Yo, I was trying to talk to this girl. She wanted to go see this art exhibit, right? So you know me, I got an open mind, right? We step up in this museum, y'all. Motherfuckers in suits. So it's this art piece on the wall, right? It's like no type of frame, right? Got nails, glue, and shit is on the wall. Motherfuckers is like, yeah, that shit is good art, right? I said, straight up, that's some bullshit right there. She go like this in my face, y'all. Oh yeah? If you was more cultured, you might understand that. I said, what? Hold up now. Where you from? France? You from Brooklyn, y'all. She trying to front talk about if I was more cultured. I said, take your ass to France with your little shit hanging on the wall. Cause I tell you like this, I'm from Brooklyn, y'all. I got mad culture, son. You know what I'm saying?
That's Danny Hoch.
Word.
This is Soul Coffee. I did not play this in the original one because it's got a nice sample on it. Hear the sample?
You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this side. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this side. Nerves are up and the eyes all screwy. A blood like a fan full of falling rat tattooing. My muscles in a mess like a mess of spaghetti. Hack through the mess with a greased up machete. Hang from the axles of a boxcar. Follow the dotted line. Oh, like a steer to Chicago, but to the hooks of the Chicago man. And I said, well, you get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this side. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this.
Hold on. Hear that sample? This is Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree by the Andrews Sisters. Check it out.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, 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 don't sit under
There it is.
the tree with anyone else but me. Yeah.
There it is. Back to the joint.
I get all tripped up, my eyes turn to water. Rope burns from a shag rug, struck dumb in the presence. Polyester burns from my jacket, rub the skin thin. Break down in a diner, then I pay the bill. Well, you get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this.
Mike Doughty wrote this song working at a coat check in a restaurant. He was like, you get the Yankees and I'll rip the chits. You get the jackets and I'll rip the chits. And the next thing you know, he had a song.
Catch your toothpick stuck in the ground.
Oh, yeah!
Tiny lawnmowers to mow me down. I could get lost in a lunchbox, following the mins and the lost and found.
This music was created for people like me.
You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come, oh, you get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this, I said, you get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You get the ankles and I'll get the wrists. You come down to this.
Peace! On a Doughty tip.